Yo guys, what is up? This is Nick. We are back on the Pirates franchise, and we are going to be taking on the Milwaukee Brewers in this episode. Looking at the league updates, you can see who's hot and who's not. Stats over their last 10 games. Trout hitting 421, Mookie hitting 222, lowering his average. Buster Posey hitting 450. Nobody else from our team there. Altuve 140. For pitching, Kershaw 3.16 ERA, Andrew Miller with a 0, Wade Davis with a .9. None of our guys there. Alright, so it is time to make Chris Archer's debut on the team. As I said in the last episode, we'll be keeping an eye on the Reds. We'll be looking to trade for Iglesias to add him into the bullpen. If I can find him. We'll take a quick look here before we get into the video. So Iglesias an 80 overall. We'll be looking to send some different options over there in order to acquire him. I had it worked out in the last episode. I'm not quite sure who I had and whatnot, but it is a possible trade. I just don't quite remember what the trade was, but it is possible to send some stuff over there and get him. So we'll be working on that in future episodes to bring in Iglesias or another reliever. To bolster this bullpen. Probably looking to move Juan Nicasio. Well, no, Juan Nicasio is our long reliever. Probably looking to move Felipe Rivero. That's probably what we'll look to do. So just for reference real quick, I don't want to spend too much time on this. It'd be something like this. Iglesias, Felipe Rivero, starting pitcher. Do they want Brault? I kind of want to hold on to Hearn and Sixto Sanchez. So, like Kingham or Brault? They're about the same. Yeah, something like this, and then like an Adam Frazier. Yeah, we're good in the outfield. So like an Adam Frazier. Oh my gosh, we got Iglesias. So hey, there we go. We got Iglesias. They no longer have a closer. And we have two, but Iglesias joins the team. That actually worked out really well. Made some trades, got the deal done for Iglesias. I didn't actually think they'd take it, but they did. So now we need to move a couple guys up from Class A or Class B. Tetsudo Yamada, you can move to AAA. And probably Cabrian Hayes. Yeah, Cabrian Hayes can move up to AAA. And what are Cabrian Hayes? And so we need a second baseman. So Pablo Reyes, you can move up to double. And Cabrian Hayes, there's not another third baseman, so I'll move a shortstop up to AA. There we go. So we added closer Iglesias to the team. He won't be closing for this team. His overall already went up by joining this team because he's happy about his contract and performance, and he's all right with being in the bullpen. That's what his expectation was, so he's not upset about that, so that's good. And he's healthy. So we have Iglesias on the team now. His contract is shored up for the next few years. He's going to be making $1.5 million, so he's going to be on the team for a while. Him and Roberto Ozuna is in a contract year, so that should be interesting how we do that. Dellin Betances is actually a little bit upset. He's sad about his role. But other than that, he's pretty happy. He's not in an all-star. He's not above an all-star level, so he's just right at his regular overall. But let's get this all set up. Iglesias, him, and so there we go. So Kyle Barraclaw will kind of lose his status as a part of the three-headed monster. He will pitch a lot more now because he'll come in to close out games that we're ahead in and stuff like that. I think maybe, I don't know, Iglesias might do that. We might stick with the three-headed monster, Barraclaw, Betances, and Ozuna, and Iglesias will be like if we got to go 4 innings, it'll be Barraclaw, Iglesias, Betances, Ozuna. If we got to go 2 innings with like a 4-run lead, we might just hand it over to Iglesias and let him go. So that's what we're looking at there. But guys, it is time. We made the trade for Iglesias. I love my bullpen now. Like there's no one I would like to move. Like Juan Nicasio, I'm happy with him in there. And we still got some assets on the team. We still got a couple of prospects. We got Kingham. We got Taylor Hearn. We got Sixto Sanchez. We got a catcher prospect in Chris Betts, so that's cool. We got Tetsudo Yamada, so that's cool as well. Same with Brian Hayes, De La Torre. We don't have any like A prospects, but we do have some B prospects that I think should fill in nicely eventually here. Just looking real quick at like the free agency, you can see nothing really available here. I've been checking on it frequently to make sure I don't miss any guys available. Josh Willingham is an option here, but nothing too great. There's Taylor Tramwell here. There's a couple of prospects on there, but nothing too big. But let's get into Chris Archer's debut. Let me stop rambling along. I'll fix that. And here we go. Chris Archer. Gonna make his debut in the blacks. Do we have black pants? Yes, we do. The all black for Chris Archer's debut. At home in Pirates Stadium, Chris Archer. Eric Thames needs to day off for Ian Desmond. Josh Harrison is cold. I feel like I could give him the day off just to, because we don't have a day off coming up, do we? No, our next day up is the 15th. It's 10 days or 11 days away, so yeah, we definitely need to start managing that. So, Archer, Thames will get the day off for Ian Desmond. Freeze will give Harrison the day off. Let's see. Yeah, that looks good. I kind of want to give Gregory Polanco the day off. But I think we'll hold pat. We'll just give two guys the day off, and Ian Desmond really isn't giving someone a day off. I want him to play a lot, so I'm happy with this. But, oh, hold on. Right-handers are a bit of a problem for Chris Stewart. He's only batting .187 against them this year. No, he's playing. He's our only catch. Did I send? Hold on. Skip. Oh, I didn't check. I don't know if I sent that catcher down. The league leader in stolen bases, Mookie Betts with 15, Starling Marte with 12. Earned run average, Scherzer and Rourke, both Nationals. That doesn't even include Strasburg, who's on that list. Julio Teheran third. So we're doing good in a couple of stats in the league. But here we go. Brewers Pirates from PNC, the 21-7 Pirates, and the 16-14 Brewers. We'll clash here in PNC Park on, it looks like, probably a 7:05 start here. Mookie Betts, and who is that for the Brewers? All right, Chris Archer making his debut for the Pirates. 6 starts on the year, 0-3, an ERA of 3.74, 33 2/3 innings pitched, 29 hits, 1.43 WHIP, 19 walks, and 34 strikeouts.
Leading off tonight for Milwaukee, second baseman, Jonathan VR.
Okay, that's not how I thought Jonathan VR looked. I didn't know Jonathan VR had that beard. So, Archer, his first pitch in there for a strike. Our new pitcher throws a slider, 4-seam fastball, 2-seam fastball, and a changeup. The 0-1 pitch, and he'll get VR to swing. VR, one of those guys who strikes out a lot. So we got a fastball that throws 95, 96 mile an hour slider, and an 83 mile an hour changeup. So Archer looking for his first strikeout as a member of the Pirates, and he'll get it called. VR looks at strike 3, and Chris Archer's first 3 pitches dropped in for strikes, and it's out number 1.
Shortstop, Hernan Perez.
Lineup for the Brewers: VR, Perez, Braun, Santana, Shaw, Jaso, Bandy, Neuenhuis, and Junior Guerra will be the pitcher. Hernan Perez, who leads the Brewers in average, I believe, will take a slider outside. Blinn blowing out to right field today in PNC. But Chris Archer gets to go from a pitcher's park in Tampa Bay to a pitcher's park in PNC. I believe PNC is a better pitcher park against righties, and Tropicana is a better park for everything else, but it's close. And Archer will get a pop-up into center field. Marte back, and out number 2. Chris Archer, 2 quick outs.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
And now the best hitter in the Brewers lineup, Ryan Braun. And Braun will look at a strike. Archer looking very good through his first 8 pitches, but all that can change pretty quick as he'll get Braun the fan there. 0-2. And there he goes. There he gets the fan on Ryan Braun. 2 strikeouts in the inning, and Chris Archer out of the first inning with relative ease. No hits for the Brewers through 1, and we head to the bottom of the first for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Junior Guerra takes the mound, 6 starts on the year, 1-4, 6.75 ERA, 29 1/3 innings pitched, 32 hits, 1.64 whip, 16 walks, 28 strikeouts.
Leading off for the Pirates, center fielder, Starling Marte.
And Marte up to lead it off for the Pirates as usual. And he will ground the first pitch over to, I believe, Hernan Perez. I don't think VR is playing shortstop. I think he's playing second base. So the lineup for the Pirates, a little different today. We got Marte, Bogarts, Betts, McCutchen, Polanco, Desmond, Freese, Archer, and then Stewart. Bogarts now hitting over 300 on the year. We'll look at the first pitch from Junior Guerra inside the strike zone outside. On the outside corner of the box, and it's 0-1 to Xander Bogaerts. And this one, Junior Guerra delivers, but it will hook foul. A well-hit ball by Bogaerts that just couldn't stay fair for the homer. And the count's 0-2. The pitch from Guerra. And Bogaerts won't let this one get away from him. This one is gone. Xander Bogaerts with a homer right after he essentially homered into foul territory. He homers in fair territory, and the Pirates take the lead 1-0. Xander Bogaerts, who wasn't brought here to hit too much power, mostly to get on base for Betts, but Xander Bogaerts puts one into the seats for his 4th homer of the year. This one goes 435 feet. And the old Red Sox teammates give a little fist bump as Mookie Betts will head his way to the hitter's box. It was no doubter from Xander Bogaerts. He knew it as soon as it left the bat. And the Pirates take the lead.
Batting third, second baseman, Mookie Betts.
And Betts, who has struggled a little bit along with the full Pirates offense over the last couple of games. We'll look to get it going against Guerra, but he'll swing at the first pitch, and he'll ground out just like Starling Marte for out number 2.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
And Andrew McCutchen up. 2 down, nobody on. And he'll swing away at this one. It's hooking foul. And it won't get foul. Andrew McCutchen, after another ground out to the shortstop, there's another solo home run. Andrew McCutchen goes yard, and it's 2-0 Pirates. The Pirates bats, who has gone cold, still are kind of cold, but McCutchen goes for his 3rd of the season, 441 feet. And the Pirates will take the lead 2-0. Gregory Polanco on deck now. As McCutchen crushed this one, it hooked and it kept hooking, but it just couldn't get foul for Junior Guerra.
Gregory Polanco.
And Polanco will lift this one up. Going back is the center fielder, but it will be a routine flyout to end the inning. Pirates go out, homer, out in the bottom of the first, and they take a 2-0 lead on 2 solo shots. One by Xander Bogaerts and one by Andrew McCutchen. Domingo Santana leads the Brewers in homers.
16. Domingo Santana.
So Chris Archer gifted a lead in his first start for the Pirates. The 2-0 or the 1-0 pitch. High, and it's 2-0 to Domingo Santana. Archer throws a fastball outside. And it's 3-0. This one will catch the inside corner, and it's 3-1. Archer will get a swing through, and he loads the count. 3-2 to Domingo Santana. And Santana will foul this one off. Archer looking for the slider on the full count, and he will get a pop-up. Running in is Desmond. He'll settle under it for out number 1.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Travis Shaw up for the Brewers. Hitting .262 on the year with 2 homers. Will look at a strike. Slider that got a little bit away from Archer still lands in the strike zone, and it's 0-1. This time Archer will induce a swing, and it's 0-2. He'll head back to the slider. And he'll get him to strike out swinging on a slider inside. Chris Archer strikes him out, and he's through 5 batters.
First baseman, John Jaso.
John Jaso, the former Pirate, who was traded for Eric Thames. Up to face his former team, and a new player on the team in Chris Archer. And he'll look at a fastball. Archer painting it low and away as he gets ahead up in the count 1-2. And he'll throw a changeup outside, trying to get Jaso to chase. And he'll look for another chase and won't get it. Full count to John Jaso. The 3-2 pitch is fouled off. This one grounded to Desmond. Desmond up over to first for out number 3. Chris Archer 6 up and 6 down. No hits for the Brewers. We head bottom second for the Pirates. Pirates leading 2-0. 2-0 on hits as well.
Leading off for the Pirates, first baseman, Ian Desmond.
And Ian Desmond up to lead us off in the bottom of the second. And he'll swing through a slider from Guerra, and he's down 0-1. Guerra gave up 2 homers and faced 5 batters in the first, but only threw 8 pitches. And this one is well hit by Desmond, going back, and it will get down into the gap. And he will race for second, and he'll get in there standing. Ian Desmond with a leadoff single, or leadoff double.
Batting 7th, third baseman, David Freese.
And David Freese up. Runner on second. Nobody out. Pitcher coming up behind him. And he'll hold up on a fastball outside and take the ball. Desmond's 5th double on the year. Wish it would tell you how many were with the Pirates and how many were with the Rockies. And Freeze will swing at a low changeup and even the count at 1-1. And Freeze will foul this one off down the line. Not really happy Desmond took off running there. Could have easily picked him at third. The 1-2 pitch from Guerra. And it's low. And Freeze will strike out swinging. They'll hold Desmond at second.
Batting 8th, pitcher, Chris Archer.
Chris Archer, who hasn't had an at-bat this year, I believe, will have to hit in PNC Park. His first at-bat, and they'll let him swing, and he'll get it through the gap for a single. The little gap in between third and the shortstop, and he'll get it in for a base hit. Chris Archer.
Batting 9th, catcher, Chris Stewart.
And Chris Stewart up. 2 on, 1 out. And he'll get this one just over the head of Jonathan VR. It'll be a RBI single for Chris Stewart. Archer will hold at second.
Center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
Top of the order coming up. Pitching coach out to talk to Guerra. Bandy out as well. And there's Jaso. Starling Marte, who started the game out with a first pitch ground out. Guerra still with only 15 pitches as the Pirates continue to swing early and often. And this one is crushed, and it will get down for a double as my guys aren't going. What are my guys doing? Chris Stewart, you didn't go. Okay, well, that's my bad. I don't know why he didn't run. I clicked the I clicked R1 to advance the runners, and nobody advanced. My base running woes continue. As Bogaerts will take a high fastball. Should be second and it really should be second and third, 1 out. It could even be second and home with 1 out. Could be 5 runs, but. And Bogaerts will swing through it to even the count 1-1. And he'll take this one outside, 2-1. And this one will get by for a base hit. Marte will hold up as Bogaerts is on with a, I don't know if they'll count it as a single or an error, but Bogaerts gets a hit. And that brings up Mookie Betts. I don't know what they scored that. What did they score that? Player stats. That's not what I want. Okay, game recap. Here we go. Box. No. How about game log? Here we go. Marte grounded out to Perez. Bogaerts homered. Where's second inning? There we go. Stewart out. Archer scores. Bogaerts grounded to left. Okay, so they gave him a single for it. Mookie Betts up. And he will line this one up, and it will get down for a base hit. Marte will score. Mookie Betts with an RBI single. And the Pirates starting to tack it on here in the bottom of the second.
Right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen now up. 2 on, 2 outs. Junior Guerra just can't seem to get out of this inning. And McCutchen will look at a fastball on the outside. Strike 1. Only 22 pitches still for Guerra. The 0-1 pitch. And a slider way inside. And the count is evened at 1-1. Guerra looks back at Bogarts a couple of times. And there's the pitch. And Andrew McCutchen will get it down for a base hit. Bases will be juiced now as McCutchen singles. Bogarts unable to make it home. And Junior Guerra struggles with 2 outs. It really should still be 1 out. I didn't have the base running mishap with Stewart. Tommy Malone warming up in the bullpen. Tommy Malone got absolutely shelled. He pitched in real life. Polanco will late swing at it and foul it off. 0-1 to Gregory Polanco. And Polanco will drive this one high to center for out number 3. Junior Guerra finally gets out of the inning.
Leading off for the Brewers, catcher, Jack Bandy.
After giving up 3 runs on a bunch of just singles and I think 1 double from Desmond. But just a bunch of singles and whatnot. Nothing crazy got to him, like a homer, a 3-run shot, or anything like that. Bunch of base hits as Bandy will look at strike 3. Archer strikes him out looking.
Batting 8, center fielder number 10, Kirk Neuenhuis.
Kirk Neuenhuis now up to face Archer, and Archer will drop that one in for a strike. Chris Archer will drop this fastball in for a strike, and he's quickly ahead 0-2. Chris Archer back to the slider and gets him swinging. Back-to-back strikeouts for Chris Archer.
Batting 9th, the pitcher number 41, Junior Guerra.
And Guerra will lay off a slider that hangs a little outside. 1-0 to Junior Guerra. He'll get a swing there as Archer hits him with a fastball. And it's 1-1. Guess hit him with a fastball is probably not a term I should use in baseball. But he'll get a fly out from Guerra to end the inning. 9 hits for the Pirates, none for the Brewers. Chris Archer perfect through 3 innings as we'll head bottom third. Pirates already with 5 runs of support. As it looks like we'll get Jumbo Diaz and Raisel Iglesias their debuts as well today. As Desmond will softly ground out to the third baseman, over to Jaso for out number 1. First pitch swinging again. The Pirates lead the National League Central by 3.5 games over the Cubs, who are the only team to beat them this year in a series. Brewers 6-back, Cards 8-back, and Reds 12-back. Reds have already played 30 games. David Freese will foul off a splitter for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And this one will get nicely hit by Freese. Center fielder over and under it for out number 2.
The batter, pitcher, Chris Archer.
And Chris Archer up with 2 outs. Nobody on. And Chris Archer being given the green light to swing away. As Hills, Guerra will get that one in there for a swinging strike, 0-1. And Archer will be 2 for 2. What a debut for Chris Archer as he's on with yet another single. Another single for Chris Archer.
Now batting, catcher, Chris Stewart.
And Chris Archer, 2 for 2 on the day. And that brings up Chris Stewart. And Stewart will take a fastball outside. 2 outs is when Guerra got into serious trouble last time after the Chris Stewart mishap run. He allowed another run after that. And Chris Stewart, will it get down? It will! A base hit for Chris Stewart. And 2 outs, and we're hitting again on Junior Guerra. Chris Stewart hits a blooper into right field. And Starling Marte up. 2 on, 2 outs. And Starling Marte will swing through a fastball. And it's 0-1. Somehow Junior Guerra still 34 pitches with all these hits. It's that first pitch swinging crap that we've been doing. And Junior Guerra will get Marte down 0-2. To make this an interesting count with 2 outs and 2 men on. And he'll get him to chase a slider to end the inning. Chris Archer, the story of this game though, 2 hits, 2 singles, and pitching a perfect game through 3 innings. Jonathan VR up to face him.
Second baseman, Jonathan VR.
And VR fouls off a slider. A little bit of a dangerous pitch there from Archer. This will go for a fastball here and get VR to swing through it. Right back to the fastball on the 0-2 count. And the pitch is taken for a ball. 97-mile-an-hour fastball taken by VR. Chris Archer will get him swinging there. Fastball back in the location that he wanted it. Last one was a little bit inside, and Archer strikes out VR.
For Milwaukee, shortstop, Hernan Perez.
And it is 10 up, 10 down for Chris Archer. First pitch strike in there. Another slider fouled off. And the count's 0-2. Archer looking for another strikeout. And this one will be hit sharply foul. Archer will get him swinging. Strikeout number 2 on the inning, and Archer just straight dealing.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Ryan Braun will look at a slider, a perfect slider on the corner for a strike. He'll look at another slider for a strike, and he's quickly down 0-2. Archer looking for the strikeout on the most dangerous bat. The low changeup, and Braun doesn't take the bait. The 1-2 pitch from Archer, and he'll lay a slider outside, and the count's even at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch is left up there, and Braun, unable to get it into play, hits it foul. 2-2, 2 outs to Ryan Braun. Changeup coming, and he'll get him to strike out swinging. Chris Archer strikes out the side, and it's 12 batters up, 12 batters sitting down for the Milwaukee Brewers. Ryan Braun striking out, and will head bottom to 4th.
Leading off the 4th for the Pirates, the shortstop, Sander Bogart.
And Bogart's up, who is 2 for 2 on the day with a single and a solo shot, and he'll get this one into right field, and he'll be on with a single.
Now batting, second baseman, Mookie Betts.
And Mookie Betts up.
Now pitching for Milwaukee, number 33, Tommy Malone.
Tommy Malone into the game to face Mookie Betts. Not sure I want to put in a new pitcher to face Betts, but Betts has been ice cold over his last 10 games. And he'll take a curveball way outside and way low for ball 1. This is what you don't want to do, is get into a hitter's count for Mookie Betts. And Betts will drive this one deep to center. And it is clearly gone. Mookie Betts is going to homer on a fly ball to center. That'll take the lead on the Pirates team with his 9th home run, a 2-run shot from Mookie Betts. The old Boston teammates will plate 2 more runs for the Pirates, Bogarts with a single, and Mookie Betts with his 9th homer, a 2-run shot, 437 feet. Mookie Betts hit it, looked, and you could just tell after he dropped the bat it was gone. There was a bit of a moment of hesitation, but as soon as he dropped that bat, he knew it was gone. Andrew McCutchen up, who has a solo home run of his own. And Cutch will swing through a changeup low. The 0-1 pitch to Andrew McCutchen. And Cutch will lift one to center. Going back is the center fielder. Will he have a play? He does not! Andrew McCutchen! 2 home runs on the day. And Tommy Malone comes in and gives up 2 back-to-back home runs. Andrew McCutchen goes yard for the 2nd time. He's also been struggling this year, but he hits his 4th homer of the year, exactly 400 feet. The 4th homer for Andrew McCutchen goes exactly 400 feet. In a contract year for Andrew McCutchen, it was questionable whether or not we wanted to bring him back, but if he can continue doing this on a not a regular occasion, but, you know, semi-regular, once every 20 games or something like that, he will definitely be coming back. 2nd home run for Andrew McCutchen.
Left fielder, Gregory Polanco.
And Gregory Polanco will knock one off of the pitcher. Picked up, VR picks him off still. Rolled just a little too far for Polanco.
First baseman, Ian Desmond.
Polanco, or VR, able to use his speed to get Polanco out. And Desmond will take a low fastball for ball 1. Tommy Malone seen 3 batters and given up 2 home runs and only 6 pitches. Now he's losing his control. Another ball to Desmond, and it's 2-0. Hitters count for Ian Desmond. And Desmond will knock in a homer of his own as the Pirates are putting on an offensive show. Tommy Malone's 3rd homer given up in only, was that 9 pitches for Tommy Malone? 9 pitches for Malone, I believe, and 3 homers. 4 batters faced. Polanco almost got on with a single. But Betts goes yard, McCutchen goes yard, Desmond goes yard. Desmond's 3rd homer of the year. 423 feet to left center. Was it left center or just left? No, well, it was like somewhere between. It was left field. So Ian Desmond homers to left, and the Pirates are pouring it on the Brewers. 9-0 in the bottom of the 4th, and Chris Archer is perfect through those 4 innings for the Pirates. And David Freese will take a low ball. 1-0 is the count. And actually scary for Tommy Malone is the very hot Chris Archer, who's 2 for 2 on the day. Freese will fly out for out number 2. But Chris Archer, once again, going to have the green light to swing away.
Chris Archer.
And Archer hitting 1,000. 1,000 average, 1,000 on-base percentage, and 1,000 slugging. And Archer will swing away at this one, as once again, with 2 outs and nobody on, the pitcher will have the green light to swing away at whatever the heck he wants. And he will pop this one up. Running in is the center fielder, and he'll make the easy out for out number 3. Archer finally can't get a base hit, but he'll go down with a nice swing, and the Pirates with 15 hits through 4. This is the Pirates that we've been missing. A little bit cold through the past couple of games. Definitely cold in that Cubs series.
Right fielder, Domingo Santana.
Like, I want to pitch Raisel Iglesias and I want to pitch Jumbo Diaz, but I can't pitch him if Chris Archer is going to do this. If Chris Archer is going to shut out the Brewers, I can't take him out when he's shutting a team out. Unless his pitch count gets elevated, which it's not. I'm not really sure how a pitch count's going to get elevated for Archer if he doesn't give up a hit. I guess we could full count everybody. Alright, the 2-2 pitch. And it's a slider outside, and the count is full. And Archer will get a foul ball off. Full count still, and Archer's pitch count getting worked a little bit here. And Archer will make the play on this one by himself for out number 1. Bogarts and Freeze in just to check on him, make sure he had it. As Chris Archer wins that battle. 1 out. Top 5th. And a strike drops in there. And he'll get a swing by Travis Shaw on a pitch that was misplaced by Archer. And Archer will look for a strikeout, but throw a fastball way too high. And the count is 1-2. And he'll get him swinging here. A strikeout on Travis Shaw. And Chris Archer absolutely dealing.
Now batting, the first baseman, John Jaso.
And John Jaso up. 2 outs, no one on for John Jaso, and he'll look at a slider outside from Archer. Archer, who hasn't thrown a lot of changeups in this game, will throw one here. And Jaso will ground it over to Mookie Betts. Betts to Desmond for out number 3. Chris Archer absolutely dealing through 5 innings. 15 up, 15 downs. And to go along with that, he's received 15 hits from his own team through 4 innings, not even 5.
Leading off for the Pirates, catcher, Chris Stewart.
And Chris Stewart up. And he will belt this one into left field, but easily under it for out number 1. So Archer and Stewart's perfect 2-for-2 games with 2 singles coming to an end. Marte with a double, an RBI, and a run. 1 down, nobody on, and the leadoff hitter back up. And he'll get under this one. He'll drive it. Will it get down? It will get... Oh, it's foul! Oh, it's foul. I thought for sure that was fair. I thought it hit inside the line. And Marte will not beat this one out. A nice throw by the third baseman to John Jaso, and Marte is out.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Bogarts 3 for 3, 2 singles, and a homer. We'll look to make it 4 for 4 on the day. One of the hottest hitters on the Pirates right now. And he will line this one, and it will be his first out of the game to end the inning. Xander Bogaerts will line out to the right fielder, and we'll head top 6th. Jet Bandy, Kirk Neuenhuis, and a pinch hitter, because Tommy Malone won't be staying in the game. I can almost guarantee that.
Leading off for the Brewers, catcher, Jet Bandy.
And Jet Bandy in to face Chris Archer. The 0-1 pitch is dropped in for another strike as Bandy looks at 2 sliders that land in for strikes. Now Archer to the fastball, looking for the strikeout, and is fouled off by Jet Bandy. Change up from Archer coming. And he'll get Bandy looking. Strikeout on Jet Bandy, and Chris Archer continues his dominance.
Kirk Neuenhuis.
As Neuenhuis will take a slider way low for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch from Archer, up high for ball 2. Archer worked himself into a couple of hairy situations with high balls and no strikes, and here's another one. The 3-0. And Archer needing a strike badly, will get it in there. A meatball down center, but taking it the whole way was Neuenhuis. The 3-1 pitch from Archer, and it'll get swung on. Archer bailed out. 3-2, full count, and Archer going back to the slider. And he'll get him to strike out swinging from 3-0 down to 3 straight strikes and a strikeout on Kirk Neuenhuis.
Pinch hitting for the pitcher Malone. Number 24, Jesus Aguilar.
Jesus Aguilar in to face Archer. Archer trying to go 18 up, 18 down. The 0-1 pitch from Chris Archer is swung on and missed. A slider. Archer now going to go with a high changeup, trying to look for this strikeout on Jesus Aguilar. And he'll get it! A changeup in there, and he'll strike him out. Chris Archer dealing through 6. 18 up, 18 easily sat down for Archer. And the Pirates lead 9-0.
Now pitching for Milwaukee, number 50, Jacob Barnes. Leading off for the Pirates, second baseman, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts with a homer and a single. Will ground this one up the middle, and he'll be on with another single. Mookie Betts coming back out of his little rut of the last 10 games. 3 for 4 on the day.
Right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
And Andrew McCutchen, who belted a homer in his last at-bat, his second of the day. Can Andrew McCutchen hit 3? Can Andrew McCutchen go for the triple dong just over the outstretched arms? Rob Scahill warming up in the bullpen. And a low pitch. Will they just pitch around Andrew McCutchen? 8:42, nice night in Pittsburgh at PNC Park. The 1-0 pitch. And Betts will advance to second on a wild pitch by... I forget who's pitching. Who's pitching? By Barnes. A wild pitch by Barnes. (2-0) now on Andrew McCutchen. And Andrew McCutchen has the green light to swing. Will he swing is the question. And it's a ball right down Broadway, and it will be foul. Or not right down Broadway. It's a ball on the outside corner for the first strike. 2-1 on Andrew McCutchen. And Cutch will line this one out as Mookie Betts back to second.
The left fielder, number 25, Gregory Polanco.
And Gregory Polanco up. 1 down, runner on second. And Polanco will drive this one for out number 2. Betts won't try to advance. They'll hold up at second. And 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Ian Gasman. He's going.
And Betts in there for the steal. Mookie Betts and his 15 steals now go up to 16. As Betts putting together a heck of a game today. He'll compete with Archer and McCutchen for player of the game. As Desmond will not be able to bring Betts home, a sharp ground out to the shortstop to end the inning. We head top 7th. Brewers shutout and hitless and walkless through 6 innings. Pirates with 9 runs, 16 hits. No errors for either team.
Leading off for Milwaukee, second baseman, Jonathan VR.
And VR will take a slider for strike 1. Archer with 78 pitches. This one grounded to Freeze and over to Desmond. Freeze makes a nice play to keep a heck of a game alive for Chris Archer as he will try to compete with Julio Teheran for possibly the perfect game of the year. Braun lays off a slider, up 1-0. Braun, not a man you want to get behind in the count, as Archer will throw a fastball in there to get back in the count. The 1-1 pitch from Chris Archer. This one going to be a blooper. Betts running back, and Betts will get it. A great play by Mookie Betts as Braun hit an interesting ball. Or sorry, not Braun. I believe that was Travis Shaw who hit that ball. Ball 1-0 to Braun. So we're back with the bad counts to Braun. 2-0 to Ryan Braun. And it's 3-0 to Ryan Braun. Not a good spot for Chris Archer. As he will hold up, and Ryan Braun will end Chris Archer's perfect game with a walk, a 4-pitch walk. And Chris Archer losing a bit of control here. And that's 6 straight balls from Chris Archer. Jumbo Diaz and Raisel Iglesias will start warming up in the pen. As this one will get in there for a strike. 1 on, 2 outs for Chris Archer. Still pitching a no-no. And this one is fouled off. The fastball from Archer, it will get down for a base hit. And his no-hitter is gone. Chris Archer, as soon as we start talking about it, gives up a walk and a hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
And Travis Shaw, Freeze, unable to get there. The 0-1 pitch, a high slider. A fastball in there for strike 2. And the not very used changeup from Archer will get him swinging. Strike 3. Chris Archer out of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. Leading off for the Pirates, third baseman, David Freeze.
And Freeze will look at a fastball for a ball. And he's up in the count 1-0. All these runs has made this a long game. He'll look at another fastball outside for ball 2. Plate discipline also makes these games longer, but not just absolutely wailing at every first pitch. 3-0, and could this be the first walk of the series for the Pirates while I'm at the control? We're taking it all the way. Oh, it's a fastball inside. We're taking this one all the way. All the way, we're taking it. I want to take my first walk. Because I don't ever walk. Don't throw another meatball. He threw another meatball. I had to swing on it. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, pitcher, Chris Archer.
Alright. For sake, we're going to take Chris Archer out just for... No. Just for the... Just because we'll play Jumbo Diaz in the 8th, and then we'll close them out with Raisel Iglesias. Elias Diaz is still up. We'll give him 1 hit while he's still up.
Pinch hitting for the pitcher Archer, number 32, Elias Diaz.
Actually, I'll probably go ahead and keep Elias. I'll probably let Elias Diaz play next game and sit Stewart. And Diaz, did he beat it out? He did not. Come on, Elias. If I put in...
Catcher, Chris Stewart.
Did we get it? Did we get it? Are we good? Elias Diaz beat it out. Call the field. Out at first. And...
The Pirates have elected to challenge the previous play.
I think we beat it out. I think he beat it out. He did not beat it out. Alright, Chris Stewart up. And Stewart will get it down for a base hit. Chris Stewart with another base hit.
Now batting, center fielder, Starling Marte.
Marte 1 for 4 on the day. 1 on, 2 outs. And Marte, will it get down is the question. It will not get down. Nice run over by the center fielder for out number 3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 17, Jumbo Diaz.
Jumbo Diaz, who was recently acquired.
Leading off for Milwaukee, first baseman, John Jaso.
Recently acquired from the Rays, along with Chris Archer, into the game to make his debut. And Jumbo Diaz looking for the strikeout, and he'll get it! John Jaso strikes out looking for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Jack Bandy.
Jumbo Diaz will take strike 1. Will throw strike 1, not take. Diaz will drop a slider just low for ball 1. His pitching options are very similar to Chris Archer's. As a foul off, we'll get Jumbo Diaz ahead 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. He'll get him swinging. Jumbo Diaz back-to-back strikeouts.
Center fielder number 10, Kurt Lewinhouse.
Jumbo Diaz on this team will not be asked to do a whole lot. He'll get to pitch regularly in blowouts and situations if the pitcher doesn't go long enough, like probably a Jose Urena start. Oh, and Jumbo Diaz strikes out the side. What a debut. Chris Archer goes 7 scoreless, 1 hit, 1 walk baseball. Then Jumbo Diaz strikes out the side. Will Raisel Iglesias close it out with something just as impressive?
Leading off for the Pirates, the shortstop, Sander Bogart.
And Bogart, who is 3 for 4 on the day, will ground this one, and it'll get picked up, thrown to Jaso for out 1.
Up next for Pittsburgh, second baseman, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts, 3 for 4 on the day. Home run, couple singles. And he will first pitch swing. Mookie Betts driving this one deep. And Mookie Betts will answer Andrew McCutchen with his second homer of the game. Mookie Betts into double digits for homers. And the cold streak for Mookie Betts may just have snapped here. .222 over his last 10 games. Mookie Betts 4 for 5, 2 singles, two homers, and a stolen base. Mookie Betts' 10th homer of the season, absolutely crushed, sending it towards the scoreboard, 422 feet. A high fly ball homer for Mookie Betts, and the Pirates lead 10-0. Mookie Betts' second homer. Andrew McCutchen now, 2 homers of his own on the night. You'll know he'll be swinging for the fences. And he will launch one. Andrew McCutchen, it is gone. Andrew McCutchen answers Mookie Betts, and Andrew McCutchen hits his 3rd homer of the day. Andrew McCutchen sees Mookie Betts tie him up on the day, and he just couldn't have any of that. Andrew McCutchen, 3 home run day, 5th of the season, 527 feet. He eclipses his total for the whole entire rest of the season, 28 games in just 5 plate appearances tonight. He absolutely crushed this one, close to where he did the last one, where it held just fair for him. And Andrew McCutchen's 3rd homer of the day. 3, 4, and 5.
25, Gregory Polanco.
And Polanco will take a fastball high for ball 1. Polanco 0 for 4. Will try to get on base here for the first time all game. and 2 balls started off. 11-0 for the Pirates. Chris Archer's debut, Jumbo Diaz's debut, and soon-to-be Raisel Iglesias' debut. And Polanco will look at a high fastball, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. And Polanco will not get it in for a base hit. VR to Jaso for out number 2. And Polanco goes 0 for 5 in a game we scored 11 runs.
First baseman, Ian Desmond.
Ian Desmond with a homer of his own. Can he plate his second homer? With 2 outs, he'll be swinging for the fences. And a slider low will get him for strike 1. Oh, 1 count. The pitch to Ian Desmond. And Desmond will look at a slider low and inside for ball 1. Count evened up at 1-1. And Desmond will... Oh, what a play! Travis Shaw, what a play! Stealing a base hit. What is this camera angle? But stealing a base hit from Ian Desmond. What a catch from Travis Shaw. Wow! What a way to end the 8th. 2 home runs, 2 score for the Pirates. Mookie Betts' second of the day. Andrew McCutchen's third.
Number 3, Orlando Arcia.
And it is time, the debut.
Pitching for the Pirates, number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
Raisel Iglesias into the game. Will not be the closer on this team. Just asked to do mop-up duty. But expected to do good work in mop-up duty. And will also pitch, will be the closer if Roberto Ozuna is unable to pitch that day. As he throws 2 strikes in there. He's quickly ahead in the count. He'll look for his changeup now. See if he can strike out the side like Jumbo. And he will strike out the first batter. 1 down for Raisel Iglesias.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Jonathan Diaz.
Polanco on his horse. Will he get there? He will. Out number 2.
The batter, shortstop, Hernan Perez.
Hernan Perez now to face Iglesias, and Raisel Iglesias, a sinker for a strike. I like Raisel Iglesias' pitches. A slider outside, ball 1. Throw a little array of all of his pitches that he has to offer here. This one grounded to Mookie Betts. Betts picks it, throws it, out number 3, and that's a win for the Pittsburgh Pirates. A huge win for the squad, 11-0. Archer goes 7 scoreless innings, 1 hit, 1 walk. Raisel Iglesias goes 1 inning, 1 strikeout. Jumbo Diaz goes 3 innings, strikes out 3. Marte with a interesting day from the leadoff spot. Chris Archer goes 2 for 3. Stewart goes 2 for 4. McCutchen and Betts have a little home run derby together as Betts knocks in 2, steals a base, and has 2 singles. McCutchen goes yard 3 times. Polanco somehow goes 0-5.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 11.
Desmond goes yard once. So does Xander Bogaerts. Andrew McCutchen gets player of the game, though. 4 for 5, 3 homers, 3 ribbies, 3 runs, 3 solo shots from Cutch. Archer picks up the win. Guerra takes the loss. And just an offensive explosion from the Pirates. A huge game for the boys. That's our single game best, 7 home runs. What a game for the Pirates. Could have been even a little bit bigger if you remember we had that base running issue from Chris Stewart in the was it the first? Was it the... No, I think it was the 4th or something like that. Sean Doolittle, not a bad card acquired. But let's take a look at this game. This was a huge game for us. We'll look at our guys. Marte goes 1 for 5 with an RBI. Bogaerts 3 for 5, 2 runs and RBI. Betts goes 4 for 5 with 4 RBIs and 2 runs. McCutchen goes 4 for 5 with 3 RBIs and 3 runs. Polanco somehow goes 0 for 5. Desmond goes 2 for 5 with a 1 RBI and 2 runs. Freeze went 0 for 4. I don't know how. Archer went 2 for 3 with a run scored. Jumbo Diaz didn't actually have... Oh, no, wait. Elias Diaz went 0 for 1 as the pinch hitter. Chris Stewart went 3 for 4 with an RBI. Let's see here. Marte had a double. Desmond had a double. Home runs, Bogarts had 1. Betts had 2. McCutchen had 3. And Desmond had 1. RBIs, Marte, Bogarts, Desmond, and Stewart all had 1. McCutchen had 3. Betts had 4. Betts had the 1 stolen base. And for pitching, Archer goes 7 innings, 1 hit, 1 walk, 13 strikeouts. Diaz, 1 inning, 3 strikeouts. Raisel Iglesias, 1 strikeout. In 1 inning for 9 innings pitched, 1 hit, 1 walk, and 17 strikeouts for the squad. We improved to 22-7, and now we head to Game 2 of the series with Milwaukee. Feeling pretty good. Into Quick Vantage we go from PNC Park, and it will now be Jose Urania's turn to take the mound. This is going to be a big day to give people some time off. Ichiro will get to play. Coco Crisp will play. Chris Stewart will also take the day off, and Elias Diaz will step in. And that's all we need to do. Mookie Betts will bat leadoff today. Bogarts will bat second. Cutch will move up. Thames will move up. Then then Harrison, Ichiro, Crisp, Urania. We'll have Diaz bat. No, leave it as is. There we go. All right, let's do this. Top of the first, Jose Urania versus VR, and he's on with a single. Let's do a couple pickoffs at first. Perez singles. Oh gosh, not a good start. Pickoff at first, pickoff at second. Braun strikes out. Shaw up. Shaw singles. Bad start for Urania. A walk on Jaso. Oh boy. Domingo Santana strikes out. Come on, Urania. Get out of this. Broxton flies out. Good job, Urania. Good job getting out of that. Mookie Betts up. He'll single. Bogarts up. He'll double play. Cutch up, and he'll double. Cutch keeping his hot streak alive. Thames up. He'll single. Cutch scores, and we're all tied up at 1. Harrison up, and he'll ground out to end the inning. Urania back out there to face Bandy. He'll line out. Davies grounds out. VR back on with the single. A couple more pickoff attempts. And a strikeout to end the inning. Ichiro up. He'll walk. Crisp up. He'll strike out. Urania will bunt Ichiro over. Elias Diaz now, and he'll ground out to end the inning. Top 3, Braun grounds out. Shaw ground out. Jaso strikeout. Betts back up. He'll be on with another single. Mookie Betts 2 for 2, continuing his hot streak. Bogarts lines out. Cutch singles. 2 on, 1 out for Eric Thames, and he'll double play to end the inning. Domingo Santana up. He'll fly out. Broxton flies out. Bandy on with a single. Zach Davies now up. He'll fly out to end the inning. Josh Harrison grounds out. Ichiro grounds out. Coco Crisp with a walk. Urania up. Chris will steal second base in an attempt to try to get home if Urania can get on with a single. He'll strike out, though, to end the inning. Top 5. VR grounds out. Perez on with a single. Though a pickoff attempt. Braun hits a 2-run shot. Ryan Braun. The one you got to worry about, and he knocks in a 2-run shot. Travis Shaw grounds out. Jaso grounds out, and we head bottom 5. Diaz on with a single. Betts up. Fielder's choice out. Betts stealing second. Bogarts up. He'll strike out. Cutch up. Betts will get caught stealing third. Jose Urania back out there, top 6. He'll walk Domingo Santana. Broxton double play. Bandy grounds out. Davies back out. Cutch hits a solo home run. Andrew McCutchen. A little bit of speculation with him struggling, but Andrew McCutchen now. Past 2 days, 3 homers, 4 for 5 yesterday. He's now 3 for 3 today with a solo shot, and the Pirates are down just 1. Thames out, he'll ground out. Harrison up, he'll ground out. Ichiro, he'll ground out. And that will be it for Jose Urania, as I don't think I can use my 3-headed monster yet, so it's going to be today Jumbo Diaz, Raisel Iglesias, and then Osuna.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 17, Jumbo Diaz.
He's safe. He's safe.
Jumbo Diaz, a 2-run shot to Hernan Perez, and that's not what you want as he gives up a walk to Braun. A fly out, needs to get Jaso out here, and he will.
Now pitching for Milwaukee, number 59, Carlos Torres. Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Pirates, number 24, Ian Desmond.
Ian Desmond into pinch hit, and he'll walk. 2 on, no outs. Elias Diaz up. And, ooh, do I want to pinch hit with... no. Do I want to bunt? I'm going to bunt. Oh, and he popped out on the bunt. No, Mookie Betts up. 2 on, 1 out. Need something big from Betts. And he'll single. Mookie Betts, but, oh, Coco is thrown out at home. Oh, that's awful. And Betts, Bogarts up. Bogarts flies out, and, oh, that's painful. Oh, that's awful.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
And Raisel Iglesias, 3 quick outs. Cutch up.
Pitching for the Brewers, number 46, KoreanInAKayak.
Andrew McCutchen, 4 for 4 today. Eric Thames up. He'll double play and just a backbreaker as we'll save Osuna and Raisel Iglesias will stay
Now
in.
coming in to pinch hit, Orlando Arcia.
First base. He's safe. He's safe.
Oh boy, Iglesias getting into a little trouble here.
He's safe. He's safe.
Travis Shaw up, he'll line out to end the inning. Here we go, bottom of the 9th. We need 3 runs, Ichiro up.
Now pitching for Milwaukee, number 37, Neftali Feliz.
And oh!
25, Gregory Polanco.
Polanco, a pinch hit to hit 2-run homer. Oh, buddy, bottom of the 9th. Oh, man, Starling Marte, time to pinch hit. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Catcher, Starling Marte.
And we've got Marte, Betts, Bogarts, and McCutchen coming up. Can Marte just get on? He triples! Oh, Starling Marte with the triple. We got to go for the sac fly. We got to tie this up.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Milwaukee, number 48, Jared Hughes.
Come on, Betts, sac fly. No! No! Oh, Mookie, he can't get him home. Bogarts up. And Bogarts! The walk-off from Xander Bogarts! Oh, and the Pirates steal one in the bottom of the 9th. 4 runs for the Pirates. Oh, as Xander Bogarts walks us off. Andrew McCutchen, 4 for 4, 2 runs, a homer, an RBI, and a double as Cutch starting to find his groove. Raisel Iglesias gets his win. 10 2/3 innings now for Iglesias. 3.38 ERA, 1.22 WHIP, 11 strikeouts. Jared Hughes takes the loss. I can't believe what just happened. A pinch hit, 2-run homer from Polanco, and then a 2-run shot from Bogart, 2 homers in back-to-back games. And somehow the Pirates escape with a win. What are we going for now? 1, that's 2. We're going for a 10th straight win here. Stroman to face Slippin' Jimmy. Actually, this might not be Stroman. Is it Stroman? Okay, we're going to skip. We're going to pitch Stroman, and then we'll be back on track, I think. Because then it'll be Tehran, Ross, Urania, Arch. Yeah, we'll be back on track if we just pitch Stroman this game a little bit tired. So we'll do that. Quick manage. Marcus Stroman. Actually, Chris Stewart. Okay, we can send Elias Diaz down. Hold on. Manage roster. Catcher, Elias Diaz, down to single. I'm just going to keep him in single A. I think it's easier. Or I'll be able to call him up as soon as I call. Who did I have? Who did I send down? Oh, Gift. Do I want to bring Gift back up, though? Gift and Gopi. Huh. I'm not bringing up Tetsudo Yamada. Does Tetsudo expect to be in the like on the major roster? Is he happy in? Okay, he doesn't expect to be up. Do we want to go sign some talent? I feel like Gifting Gopi just ain't getting it done. I feel like I want to sign some talent here. Justin Morneau. Yeah, interesting. Billy Butler. Kikuchi. Brett Lawrie, Juan Uribe, Alex Liddy. Some interesting guys here. Alex Liddy's got beat. Wow, Alex Liddy's actually pretty good. I'm looking for guys that I really do want to sign Jimmy Rollins. I feel like it's a waste to sign him, but I really want to sign Jimmy Rollins. Lexi Ramirez. This dude's not bad. I would sign Angel Pagan, but the reason I'm not signing Angel Pagan is because, like, in real life, I guess if I was doing real life, I'd suspend Marte, but Angel Pagan did say he was going to take a year off from baseball, so... Okay, you know what? We're doing it. We're bringing in the veteran, Jimmy Rollins. We're bringing him in. Oh my gosh, his stats are pretty bad, but we're bringing him in. Jimmy Rollins, welcome to the squad. You're going to make $2.5 million. Your role is depth. That's your actual role. How much money do I have to... Okay, $2.5 million for depth. Okay, Jimmy Rollins now joins the squad. Gifting Gopi just not getting it done for me. I mean, look at his stats. He's hitting .267, 1 stolen base, 4 for 15. I don't know. He might get a chance to get called up later. But for now, Jimmy Rollins is gonna join the squad. See what Jimmy Rollins can do. He's a 74 overall, so a lot better than he was in free agency because he's happy. He's ecstatic with his contract. He's not close to home, so he's upset about that. He's happy with the team. He's happy that he's healthy. He's meeting his thing right now, so he's up to a 74 overall. So he was upset being on free agency. So he's a 74. Jimmy Rollins, interesting. A 15 overall better gift, so that's kind of big. So I think we are good to advance. Oh, we can move Elias. No, we can't because I didn't promote. So okay, so we added Jimmy Rollins. I'm happy about that addition. We didn't have to trade, which is the biggest thing. But here we go. Stroman versus Slippin' Jimmy Nelson. Quick manage. Stroman will have a short leash today just because he's a little bit tired. I don't want him to, be exhausted. Thames, take the day off, buddy. Desmond, get in there. Actually, Thames, you go ahead and play. You'll take the next day off, and Desmond will for sure play. Okay. Do I want to give Josh Harrison? Nah, we don't really need to give anybody the day off. Let's do this. All right, Marcus Stroman to face Jonathan VR. Stroman got it turned around in his last start. Can he continue the strength, or not his strength, but can he continue with a strong outing today? That's what I was trying to say. VR, that's not a way to do it by walking VR. Broxton sack bunt. Braun up, pick off at second. Braun grounds out. I gotta hold VR. Domingo Santana strikes out. Good job. Good job. Bad start with a walk to VR, but he got out of it. Marte up. He'll fly out. Bogart's on with a single. Betts up. Betts fielder's choice. So Betts will steal second. Cutch up. McCutcheon will strike out. Stroman up. And he walks the leadoff hitter again. Jaso pops out. Oh, Stroman. A 2-run homer to Jet Bandy. Arcia out. Nelson out. Polanco up. He'll fly out. Thames singles. Harrison up. He'll line out. Thames will get into scoring position for Stroman if he can get on, and Stroman flies out. VR back up. He'll fly out. Broxton grounds out. Braun on with a single. Old Braun. Domingo Santana will strike out to end the inning. Chris Stewart up. He'll ground out. Marte, he'll fly out. And Bogarts will strike out. Shaw up. He'll single. So Shaw leads off an inning again. Jaso strikes out. Bandy flies out. Arcia singles. Nelson up, and he'll ground out to end the inning. That's up to face Nelson, a ground out. Cutch with a single. Polanco with a pop out. Thames with a single. 2 on, 2 outs for Josh Harrison. Harrison on with an error. Bases juiced for Stroman. Oh, no. No, not bases. Oh, God, this is going to suck. Come on, Stroman. Single. Ah, ground out. VR to face Stroman, a ground out. Broxton strikes out. Braun doubles. We'll try to hold him. Domingo with a single, but Braun unable to advance. Shaw up, and he'll fly out to end the inning. Nelson to face Stewart to fly out. Marte strikes out. Bogarts grounds out. Stroman still in the game to face Jaso, a single. A double brings Jaso home. And one more mistake in this inning, Stroman, and you're out. A double, and that's it for Marcus Stroman.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 12, Juan Nicasio.
And Nicasio with 2 quits outs brings up Broxton, and he'll strike him out to end the inning. Good inning by Juan Nicasio. 4-0 Brewers. Betts up, he'll pop out. Cutch up, ground out. Polanco walks. He'll go to second. Thames up. Thames with a single, and the Pirates get a run on the board. Josh Harrison up, and Harrison singles. 2 on, 2 outs. Pinch hitter.
Now batting, pitcher, Ian Desmond.
And Desmond pops out to end the inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 59, Antonio Bastardo.
And Bastardo gets through a quick, easy inning with 3 outs. Jimmy Nelson still in the game to face Stewart. Strikeout. Marte walks. Bogarts up. Bogarts doubles, and it's 4-2. 1 on, 1 out for Mookie Betts. And Betts...
for the Brewers, number 58, Rob Scahill.
Betts singles, but Bogarts unable to advance to second. McCutchen up, the hottest hitter in the Pirates lineup. His 100th at-bat of the season, and he will walk. Bases juiced. Gregory Polanco, bases loaded, 1 out. I'm going to let him swing away. A grand slam! Gregory Polanco! A grand slam for Polanco! And the Pirates take the lead by 2. Eric Thames up, and he'll strike out. Harrison doubles, and it's not over yet. Ichiro into the game, and Ichiro strikes out.
Up next for Pittsburgh, pitcher, Ichiro. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 68, Dylan Betances.
And Dylan Betances into the game to face Bandy. Strikeout. Arcia flies out. Perez single.
He saved. 3.
VR strikes out to end the inning.
Now pitching for Milwaukee, number 50, Jacob Barnes.
I wish I could look at my guy's stamina. Oh, that's not what I... Oh, well, that's my bad. I simulated the half inning. Game log, what happened? Mookie Betts, bottom of the 8th. Stewart out on strikes. Marte singles. Bogart singles. Starling Marte advances to third base. Mookie Betts grounds into a force out shortstop. Orlando Arcia unassisted at second base. Bogart's out at second base. Orlando Arcia relays to first baseman for the double play. Okay, so that's what happened. All right, Osuna.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 54, Roberto Osuna.
All right, 2 away for Roberto Osuna for the save. Domingo Santana grounds out, and that's it. Pirates win. Bastardo gets the win. Osuna picks up his 9th save. Polanco, player of the game, 1 for 3, 2 runs, a home run, a grand slam, 4 RBIs, a stolen base, and a walk. Rob Scahill takes the loss, and the Pirates sweep the Brewers in stunning fashion. An absolute dominant game from Archer and the Bats in Game 1. A come-from-behind 2 two-run homers in the bottom of the 9th beat the Brewers in Game 2. And then in Game 3, a grand slam from Gregory Polanco in the bottom of the 7th gets it done for the Pirates. As now we'll head to take on our hardest series of the year, as it will be, or not of the year so far, against the Dodgers. But we will avoid Clayton Kershaw. Huge that we avoid him. But we still do have to face Kenta Maeda, 1.83 ERA, 4.02 for Hyunjin Ryu, 4.24 for Brandon McCarthy. Then we'll move on where we will have to face Zach Greinke, the guy I wanted, Taijuan Walker, Robbie Ray, and then an unnamed starter before we get our day off. So that's going to do it for the episode, guys. We improved to 24-7 with the sweep of the Brewers. We now sit 5 games ahead of the Cubs in the NL Central. 10-game win streak, 10-0 across our last 10. And by far the best team in the majors. Indians 4 games back. Rangers 4 games back. Nationals 5 games back of us. So we are having a heck of a year. Julio Teheran has 5 wins. Osuna with 9 saves. Betts with 10 home runs. Now just 1 behind Lucas Duda, tied with Freddie Freeman. But guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I'll catch you all in the next one against the Dodgers. Peace out.